questions, no answers. Answers, no questions. The who's, what's, when's, and where's, plus the hows and the why's is there. Questions, no answers. Answers, no questions.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's Kenny Breadwork. Here we are, reporting to you from Grinding State University. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to give you the next episode of Konvo with Kenny. Konvo with Kenny is basically a blog series where I just basically kick it with you, and then you can leave comments, give me your views, even if you want to elaborate or give your point of view, or even come on and have an interview with Konvo with Kenny. But today's topic, which is episode 3, make sure you go back and check the first 2 episodes, which was just foundational. But we really about to get into the meat of Konvo with Kenny, and we about to get into the core of the GSU curriculum. So episode 3 is the arts have been diminished by narcissism. The arts have been diminished by narcissism. And if you're an artist, then you may kind of understand where I'm going with this one. But once again, episode 3, the arts have been diminished by narcissism. Now you may ask yourself, how does narcissism affect the arts? And that would be a valid question, because most people at this point, it really kind of explains itself. We in such a narcissistic culture at this point that no one is even paying attention to the arts. Nobody cares. That's how narcissism is permeating the whole culture of humanity right now. Because everyone is so self-absorbed that no one even sees it. So, just think about it. Visual arts, film and television, music, writing, literature, performing arts, photography, fashion, gaming, marketing and branding. That covers a wide variety, music, photography, videography, graphic design, drawing, painting, graffiti, sculpting, making your own clothing lines, just pretty much everything creative has been affected by narcissism. And the reason I say by narcissism, because there's a new tool that now most people are using that accelerates narcissism to a higher power, and that's AI. Because now the use of AI accelerates the feedback loop of damn near everything. You get so many dopamine hits just off the use of AI. It turns you into a narcissistic cyborg, basically. So we gonna break it down. We gonna break this down, because without somebody got to bring this to light. So Konvo with Kenny here at Grinding State University, we gonna bring this to light: how narcissism has destroyed creativity and every artistic form of expression known to human existence, all with the use of AI. You got to do the knowledge. The core idea of this whole thing is basically AI as your mirror. That's all AI is for humanity. It's a mirror effect, because AI acts as a mirror for human desire and identity. So what it does is it amplifies the need for validation and perfection and self-expression. So this culture is already driven by likes, views, followers, comments, subscribe, just everything. So and the main thing is social currency. So what has value now is how much are you visible. So your visibility is your social currency. So AI becomes an accelerator for that. It helps you become more visible across a multifaceted, diverse span of industries, all at the blink of an eye. So if it accelerates that, it enables instant creativity and recognition. But what's the downside of that? Because yeah, you could put out so much more things, so much more content, so much more production can be done with AI, but you get so much dopamine hits from just self gratification and self recognition. You detaching yourself from being authentic, being able to exercise patience in order to master that which it is you do in artistic expression. So narcissism coupled with the AI and the self gratification, you can't master nothing because you don't have the patience and the discipline to master the art form, which what you practice and try to make your money off of or whatever. So it's that's how narcissism has diminished the arts, whether it be visual arts, I mean, film and television, music, writing and literature, performing arts, photography, videography, fashion, gaming, even journalism and media, marketing and branding. I mean, I mean, like that's everything that at one point people have respect for. I mean, you could be a photographer at an event now, and you got so many people with phones. The same footage that the photographer or the videographer is capturing before he or she can even edit the footage or the content or the pictures, the patrons and the people that were at the event are posting them in real time. So what is a photographer to do? So I mean the all of this is getting to shaky ground. And people like to control their own content. So with all these free apps, you can basically become your own videographer and photographer. Graphic design is pretty much dead. Fashion is, I mean, like, it's no originality because, like, you can use AI to create your whole design, and then somebody can instantly copy it. Like, it's just too much, man. Because soon as somebody see you taking off with something, they want the same dopamine hit that they think you're getting. So they go ahead and copy it. It's just no originality. Nothing. Nothing. And so that in itself, once again, narcissism has diminished the arts. I mean, if you disagree, feel free, you know, engage. Or even come on the show and give your take. Come on Konvo with Kenny and tell me, do you agree or disagree? Because I think I'm pretty much deadpan on this one. I don't think anyone could refute how narcissism has affected the arts, especially if you're an artist. I know you feel it. Anybody that's in any of those industries that I just named, you agree with the title of this episode. I know you do. I know you do. So if you're an artist, all my artists, man, tap in, man, and put hashtag narcissism in the comments if you agree that narcissism has affected the arts, because it has. And me as an artist myself, I want to salute y'all, all my artistic expressions, individuals who like to create because the creator created you to create. Don't give up. Keep creating. Keep digging deep, because we have to. Because we got to dig deep within our souls to keep the arts alive and to keep them actually artistic and original and diverse and organic and all that, man. Because it's getting bad. So everyone that's in those industries of any form of arts, protect it. Protect your craft. Master your craft so that you still hold more value than the AI versions of the craft that you work so hard to master. When in closing, I'd like to say, let's all strive to be a little less narcissistic. Let's not fall for the feedback loops. Let's not get addicted to dopamine hits, because if we're getting the same dopamine hits from likes, views, and comments and subscriptions and attention as you will get from a drug or even love or a strong emotion. So if that dopamine hit is that strong, that means you can become addicted to all things internet, basically. So we're going to rebuke that for all of us, because that's probably the agenda. So that's why Konvo with Kenny felt the need to share that. It applies to Kenny as well. So I'm not above the very things that I'm speaking about. So with that being said, it's Kenny Breadwork of the Breadwork Network. Work that subscribe button. It won't make your head hurt. We work for our bread so that our bread works for us. And that's something that me and you ain't even got to discuss. Synagogue.
The who's, what's, when's, and where's, plus the hows and the whys is there. Questions, no answers. Answers, no questions. The who's, what's, when's, and where's, plus the hows and the whys is there. Questions.